right, hey gang. Event 1 judges, let's go over what the event looks like, what the scorecard looks like, what your station is going to look like. So it is a max lift. They have 12 minutes. The first 6 minutes, time 0 to 6, athlete 1 is going to attempt a max clean. It can be a squat clean or a power clean. We'll go over standards in just a little bit. Once their 6 minutes is up, then they're going to transition to partner 2. Partner 2 is going to be a max shoulder to overhead from the rack. So if it's a same-sex team, they will have one barbell. They can help each other change the weights, and they can help each other get the bar to the rack. The event starts with an empty barbell. They can attempt as many cleans as they would like in that 6 minutes. When their 6 minutes is up, whatever their max clean was that they were able to complete, that will be part of their score. Then partner 2 is going to go for their max shoulder to overhead. At that point, they do not need to strip the bar. They can take the weighted bar and they can help each other get it up to the rack. And then partner 2 has 6 minutes to attempt as many shoulder to overhead as they would like. And again, the top weight is what we are going to take. We'll combine the 2 top weights together, okay? You are not to help them change their weights. During their lifting portion, they can help each other. They are going to declare the weights to you. That is required. They must tell you what weight they are about to attempt before they attempt it. If they attempt a weight without telling you whether they make it or not, it does not count, okay? The reason for that is, 1, you need to know what's on the bar so that you can fill out your scorecard, right? So scorecards, this is what it's gonna look like. They're gonna come to you and it's going to have their lane number. You're going to be at one lane the entire event. So in this case, it's going to be lane 2. We have their team name, and then their division, and if it's a male-female team or if it's a same-sex team. That way you make sure you have the right barbells. If it's a male-male team, they get 1 male barbell. If it's a female-female, they obviously get 1 female bar. If it's a mixed team, they need 2 bars. They need a male bar and a female bar. Now, there will be a stack of plates at every station. That stack of plates is the same for every division. They'll just be able to grab from that. We just need to make sure that they have the right barbell to start with, and they're always gonna start with an empty bar, all right? So let's say clock starts. Time 0 to 6, athlete 1 is going to lift. They're gonna attempt a max clean. Every time they attempt it, you're gonna write down the weight. So let's say the first one they go for is a 135. Let's say they hit it. Great. You are going to either X or check hit. Let's say the next one is a 155, right? Then they make that one as well. Awesome. Let's say they go for a 175 and they miss it. You are going to notate that. Let's say they go for the 175 again and they miss. And then let's say they try that 175 one more time and then they finally get it. You are going to notate every single attempt, okay? Now, with that said, you are going to have a little whiteboard at your station. This little whiteboard, you are going to write what weight they are attempting. So if they say that they're going to attempt a 135, you are going to write nice and big 135, right? At your station is going to be a stand on the floor, and you're going to place this. It's just at the corner of their station. There'll be a spot specifically for it. You're going to write 135. You're going to put it out there, and that way the spectators can see what weight they are lifting. As soon as they make that lift, they're going to end up changing the plates. They're going to tell you what their next lift is. Let's say their next lift is 155. Great. You're going to put 155. Put this back on the floor for everyone to see. They're going to attempt it. Let's say their next one is a 175. 175 back on the floor. So that way at each station, the spectators can see what weight they are attempting. They'll be able to obviously tell if they made it or not, right? Now, what does this look like? Clean and shoulder to overhead. Athlete 1, they have time 0 to 6 to get a max clean. The max clean can be a squat clean or a power clean. The big thing to know is they have to stand up all of the way. So the bar is going to come from the floor. They cannot pause in the hang position. It's going to come fully from the floor. One solid motion. It can be a power clean and then they stand all the way. They need to show control at the top. Or it can can be a squat clean, stand all the way, show control at the top before they drop the bar. What it cannot be is a hang clean, where they deadlift and pause and then go. It has to be a smooth movement, either a squat clean or a power clean, right? Now, shoulder to overhead, it is going to be from the rack, right? When they take it from the rack, they can either strict press, push press, push jerk, split jerk. Either way, their lift is not finished until they are standing with that bar fully locked out, shoulders, hands all in line with the hips, and the head is through. If they finish here and then drop the bar with those bent knees, no rep. It must be standing tall, and it must be fully open shoulders, not in front, right? So they're gonna need to lock it out. They know that, but they're gonna try and get away with maybe a short rep, right? So if they're close, you can give it to them if they're very, very close and give them a warning. Tell them on their next lift, it will be a no rep unless they lock out their arms or unless they pull the bar back. They get one warning, that is it. And that is if and only if it is very close. If it's clear that they didn't stand up all the way, or if it's clear that the bar is just way out in front of them, it's a no rep. But if they're right there, right? Maybe they stand up and they have just barely a soft elbow and it's not a hard lockout, okay. But give them a warning, and if it happens again, it's no rep, all right? Questions on this one, please let us know. At the end of each 12-minute interval, that team, you're gonna sign the score sheet, they're gonna sign it as well, and then they're gonna move off the floor, you're gonna get a new team. During that time, it is your job to make sure that the barbell was stripped and that the plates are stacked in the order that it was when you got there. They will be in a specific order, so you need to make sure that they return to that order at your station. Your station is kind of your home base, and that's what you're in charge of, right? Now, we will have people who will be helping kind of maneuver the equipment. They'll be out on the floor to help you. But as soon as that heat is done, sign the scorecard, get that team off, and start setting up your station for the next team, all right? So if you have questions, let us know. It's a max lift. Yeah, it should be fun to watch.